Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to my very first live, guys. I hope this is my first time going live, man. This is wow. I never thought I'd actually be doing a live on YouTube. But hey, here we go. Really it take nerves to do this type of stuff because usually I'm behind the computer and I'm doing, these videos and it's kind of like I can cut and edit whatever. But this is live, man, and I want to do lives because yo, this is an exciting time. So I'm Tim Ford with Brothers in Bitcoin. Welcome to another episode of Crypto Chat. This is just like an impromptu chat. My co-host, Nursing MT, she's of course she's in her projects and she's extremely busy, so she couldn't make it on this one. But hopefully in the future, we'll definitely have her in other lives. We'll be to have her to come on and contribute. Uh, but yo, let's just dive right in. So, what's been going on in the market, man? I want to share some stuff here on my screen. It's been like a meme coin boom, right? All of the meme coins, and just one in particular that I want to highlight. Give me just a second here. Give me just a second. Bear with me here. All right, here we go. All right, so right now, guys, we're looking at, is it Boim? I don't even know how to say it properly, right? Is it Boom, Boim? I don't know. But let me just bring this up right here. Introducing Book of Meme, Boom, the latest 1 billion crypto sensation. Crazy, right? So I think, well, at least based on TradingView. So when I look at TradingView, it's only been 1 day traded on the market, and that was just yesterday. And based on this news article, in just 1 day, guys, it went up. It hit a $1 billion market cap within 48 hours of trading, and I think it said it went up something like 243%. Here we go. Due to the sudden listing of buy. Okay, so this happens, right? If you guys been in the game long enough, sometimes these starter crypto coins, they'll start on like a smaller exchange with low volume, low liquidity, but then it all of a sudden get listed on a large exchange like a Binance or a Coinbase, and then that's when just like the floodgates of heaven just opens up, right? So the initial price, look, 0.000, no, 0.0000496, and it just shot all the way up. In 24 hours, 243% is bonkers, right? Crazy. Um, but look at it, just 24 hours. Now I can see where it had kind of pulled back from here. It's down 18%. But Lord have mercy, man. Shout out and congratulations to those individuals. Look at the volume. But congratulations to those individuals who got involved. And they're probably sitting on a nice green bag. So shout out to y'all. In addition to that, I mean, there's also been some other meme coins that are kind of pumping. Like even today, we got Kishu up 13%, Elon up 7%. And where's some other ones? Dogecoin up 8%, Shiba up 15%. So it seemed like all of the money is flowing into the meme coins, guys. Now, I never recommend a meme coin to, especially somebody who's starting off in the crypto market. Like if you wanted to get your feet wet, or if you wanted to buy something, I usually don't recommend it because usually the whole purpose of a meme coin is usually it's built up around emotion and community, and it's just a bunch of people coming together and you hype up a crowd, everybody started to buy, and it just sort of just raises, um, it bids the price up, and then all of a sudden, the ones who are noobs and who are new to the game, they usually get left with the red bags. So if you're new to the game, please, I mean, I'm not telling you what to do because it's not financial advice, but be careful, man. You want to definitely take these things uh, very, very carefully. And I definitely wouldn't recommend you do it. Now, some other projects that I probably would tell you that you want to look into and do your due diligence on, again, not financial advice, but let's see. We have Solana. Matter of fact, let's look at Bitcoin. So over the last couple of days, right? So this was Thursday to March 14th, Friday, March 15th, and then Saturday, March 16th. It's just been going down. But as of today, we're currently up 4.70 or 0.75, give or take, right? It's just constantly moving. It's live price action, a percent. So in my opinion, like, I mean, the Bitcoin halving is what, about a month away. And then, I mean, generally, I mean, the price action for one has been doing things that it has never done, right? It's been historic price action. Never have Bitcoin and any of the previous halvings reached an all-time high prior to the halving. And just like how we mentioned in most of the shows, like there's tons of institutional inflows that are coming into the market and just buying it up. And the price is just continuously going. It's just continuously going. But at some point, we're going to have some sort of pullback, right? So, although it's been kind of difficult to predict when that's going to happen, because even every time I think it's going to happen, it just continued to go. I'm com- I want to say that this may be that time. I want to say this may be that time, and I'm not trying to be overly bearish. I'm not, and I guess I could be going based on my bias and what I wanted to happen. But you can't really go based on what your heart. You can't trade based on your heart. You got to trade based on what the chart says. So let me see here. I want to bring up a indicator. This is one indicator that I kind of lean on when I do use indicators. I generally don't use indicators. I used to use them a whole lot, like moving averages. In fact, let's do some moving averages on here. We're gonna do an exponential moving average, and we're gonna do a simple moving average. And I'm gonna kind of take you through. Oh no, this is not the one. This is not the one. Come on now. All right, so if I had to adjust this, I will make it a 20 length, right? Just to slow it down. I mean, if you look at just the moving averages, it is above. It has briefly closed above below it, but bounced right back above it. So it is above the 20 EMA. And when I used to use these moving averages, as long as a stock or if a crypto stayed above the 20 MAA and the 50 SMA, that's what I was trying to get, the simple moving average. So let's dive in. We're live, guys. Like the video, smash up the like button, share it with somebody. This is my very first live, guys. This is my very first live. So let me see here. S. I'm just gonna do moving average. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, moving average simple. Boom. There we go. And then we're gonna turn this one 50. Yeah. So way above the moving averages. Let's change the color on this joker. Let's make this, let's say orange. All right. So yeah, we're way above moving averages. Let me also add on another one. This is another one that I usually use for my guys the uh who use indicators and things like that. I sort of kind of moved away from the indicators, and I usually just go straight based on price action. But I think um, I've learned about probability stacking. So if you stack with along with your price action, along with structure and things like that, if you can stack on some indicators, you have the higher probability of making a prediction. Um, so we're going to bring the RSI on this, relative strength index. And so the purpose of it is just to track overbought or oversold conditions. So you can see that again, we got below the 20-day EMA just a bit, closed a little bit above below it, 65,254. Currently right on it or right above it again. But what I would like to see to confirm that this is going to continue is follow through. So maybe another green candle to push us all the way up. And it's possible that we may even push all the way back up to the top and we do something like this, right? And then come back down. Or based on if we consult, let's say the relative strength index, it shows that it was in overbought territories up in this range, which is the reason why it pulled back, right? We pulled back and it pulled back to like a medium price. So, I mean, I would imagine too, with all of the institutional buys and inflows, that this could have just been like another buy to dip moment. Now, for me personally, I'm looking, my bids are down here. If you can see where this 50-day EMA is at, you see I had a uh, previously circled. I'm looking for the 52 to $50,000 Bitcoin. And if I can get that, man, I have a load of money that I'm just ready to go ahead and just ugh, put it right in there and just ride it back up. Um, so this is kind of what I'm looking at. That's on a daily. Here on the weekly, which is something very, very important. So in the previous video, I mentioned that if we can close above 69,000, that establishes that new high, right? Last week we did, right? We closed at 69,032.12, but then so far this week we ran up to 73,835, and it looks like if and I think so right now we're on Eastern Standard Time. The charts or the next print for the weekly generally prints at around 7 to 8 Eastern Standard. So I'm going to be looking for that as well to see what happens. So if it does close at this level, so one or two things that can happen, right? Of course, with all of the institutional inflows, we can literally just continue to shoot to all time highs, right? And I think psychologically, we're looking at something like $80,000, right? I feel between because we already surpassed the 70,000 mark, psychologically, traders know that okay, this is doable. It has already hit 70,000, but now we need to look for 75 to 80,000, which is another psychological level because that's only $20,000 from 100K. And so many predictions of Bitcoin going to 100,000 like years ago, just to see that $100,000 Bitcoin number, it's going to be pretty. It's going to be pretty historical. So what I would say is let's keep an eye out on this, right? 7, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. Check that weekly. But again, on a daily, truthfully, it looks bullish. It looks like it just wants like this pullback was just to come back into this area, um, which supply demand zones, right? It's many, but then how you have people to buy here and then push the price up. To me, not a big enough pushback for me to get involved in now. I'm looking for this right here. Become sim close to this, closer to the shaded area right here. And once we do that, all right, then it will have my attention. I'll be ready to go with a lump sum investment. But here's another thing, right? For the longest, I've dollar cost average, and just on my each paycheck, I just set aside a certain amount of money, and just say this amount goes right into this account, and it buys Bitcoin, and then just buy it every 2 weeks. But because me, I have skin in the game, and I understand how to trade and invest. I know how to accumulate. I also have lump sum investments, and so I I save that for times of when the Bitcoin or whatever asset that I'm trading has a significant amount of decline, and then I'm ready to go ahead and dump a certain amount of money in, which is generally a large amount or a larger amount of money. Um, so yeah, that's kind of like what it is. Excuse me. Another one that I wanted to bring to your attention, right? There's a couple different ones that I kind of been keeping my eye on. And I didn't mention this, but this one was supposed to be one I was going to mention in crypto chat. I want you to check out Gearbox. Gearbox is on the radar. Put Gearbox on the radar. You see where it literally shot out the gate. We hit that high of 2 cents, pulled back, and it's right here at this support level at 0.01, and I'm thinking it's ready to go again, right? As long as we hold this level right around 0.018, if we hold this level right here, then I'm looking for a push up. So at these levels, I'm actually accumulating at that 0.01, and I'm looking to ride it back up and even higher. I'm going to actually do a fundamental analysis on another video, but keep this one on your radar. Here's another one. SMT swarm markets. Oh my gosh. You can just look at the chart alone, right? We had this shoulder, head, shoulder, and then it literally ran, right? And if we go to the weekly, it pushed up 82.93% as of today, but it was actually over 100% um, earlier in the week. So this is another one. It pulled back nicely. I didn't actually see this one until it was actually at these levels. So I actually started a position in SMT. I'm going to also be doing a fundamental analysis on this one because I think both projects fundamentally they are both sound. And if you're looking for alpha, truthfully, it's not going to be in Bitcoin. It's not going to be much in Bitcoin because that ship has generally sailed, right? You're not going to get that 100x in Bitcoin. I don't think, at least. So I'm looking for alpha outside of Bitcoin and the older OG coins, and I'm looking into like smaller micro coins that have really good sound fundamentals. You have really good um, they have a really good use case, a good utility, and it's going to revolutionize whatever industry. So these are ones that I want you to keep your eyes on. And I'm going to be doing a deeper dive on these coins, but these are ones that I just wanted to bring to your attention, just to put it on your radar, right? Again, this is not financial advice. I'm just giving you some game and telling you about things that I think are going to do well. So just wanted to jump on again, my first live. So smash up the like button, show your boy some love because more to come. And till next time, I'm out.